Good day once again. Now we're going to the next topic. Now, the topic we have now is fixing login challenges. We are likely to get most of our members give us feedbacks indicating they are having challenges with login. Now, what are those likely challenges that they will face? First, we have wrong user ID as part of this, the providing of wrong user ID as part of the challenges, wrong password, cannot remember password, no SMS or email at all. Now, part of these challenges we have already provided solution, and those solutions we're going to try and also fix accordingly. Now, the first part here indicates the reasons why people will have challenges. Wrong ID, which is the first on our list, and the solution, which indicates provide correct ID. Now let's see, for example, if a member decides to provide an ID that doesn't exist. Let's assume someone decides to type, let's see. Now, there is no user in the database with the username 111110, which implies that the user needs to go and check the email to get the correct user ID. For an environment that uses staff number, the user should go and get the correct staff number. On the other hand, the second part, which indicates which indicates a wrong password. Let's assume I have my correct user ID, which is what let me use okay, and I cannot provide the correct password. Now I'm inputting a password, click login. It tells me your login attempt was not successful. Please check your password and try again. Now it's quite clear that I've provided the wrong password. That is why I'm not able to log in this time around, which is what the second part. What do I need to do? Provide the correct password, which is okay. Click on login, and it does what? It will take me in. Oh, I'm trying it again. Let's see. Yes, and it takes me to the application. This is as simple as that. So let me log out and let's try the other part. What is the next part? I haven't tried the first two. Now, can't remember my password. Now, if peradventure you're not able to remember your correct password, then you have the liberty to click on forgot password. Now, clicking on forgot password, just like I'm going to do now, requires that you provide your correct user ID. Now, if you cannot provide the correct user ID, you might not be able to receive a mail or SMS. Because of the security configured on this portal, you might not be able to access anybody's if you don't have the correct ID. In fact, the ID or the new password goes directly to the email provided at the initial time you signed up, or at the initial time when the organization collated your records. So here, if I decide to click on this and click mail, it will send it automatically to my mail. So I need to go back into my mail, then try to log in. So at this point, I will assume that yes, I have gotten my mail, and I decide to do what? Type it in. Once I'm able to type my correct user ID and password, then is able to do what? take me into logging into the application. Now let's go to the final part. No SMS or email. Now if peradventure your members did not get any SMS or any email, then the admin will have to follow the steps that will be indicated below. You have to follow the step below to be able to help them fix it. Now the step below are spelled out the specific task we are carrying out. We need to search staff ID, having logged in as an admin. We need to confirm and update the recipient's info, which implies that we will request some information from them, and those information I'm going to show you the next list. Now we're going to also link their account. Once we have linked the account, then we initiate a password reset for them. Now can we now go to the next part, which indicates what is required. Now requirements, and for our requirements we will need the staff to provide us with their IPPIS number. Example 12345. That is for who? Mr. Taiwo, and this is Mr. Taiwo's email, and Mr. Taiwo has also provided his telephone number. Now for every member that gives you a complaint that they did not get the email or SMS, just request that they send you all these specific profile. The reason is not far-fetched. It is because, one, their profile is not updated. They don't have the correct telephone number, neither do they have the correct email. While the name here is just to verify that it is the right person that owns the right IPPIS number provided. It's just to confirm and verify that before we make any changes required. Now once they're able to provide all this information, what do? Then we need to go back to the task. Now what are the tasks? Now the task here is, first, search the staff ID. Search for the staff ID. How do we search for the staff ID? Click on client customer management, manage client customer, then click on what? Client customer information. Or better still, if you don't want to go through the process, just go through existing members. Click on what? The dashboard. Existing members on the dashboard, and it takes you directly to the same location. Here we have approved members, register. Now I have the liberty of searching for the person's name, number, or IPPIS number 501. Now having searched, the next thing I will need to do is, it has shown me the full profile of the person. Click on the name. Click to view the members information. Once you click the name to view the members information, you will see that there's some information that are not comprehensive. Some are not correct. The email not correct. The telephone number, nothing is having on the X there. So, and we'll need to do what? Update, which is the second step. Okay, confirm and update recipient information. Now you know the information have been provided here, so all I'll just need to do is update the information. Now how do I update? Click on edit profile. Once you're able to click on edit profile, then it gives you room to do what? Edit them. Now here I will need to pick the status. This is Mrs. Now the address is okay. Now the email, let me use familiar email. Okay, 501@secagroup.com is still okay, but make sure it's the correct email, and I will use my telephone number, which is Now, haven't used the telephone number. What I'll need to do is just click next. Now, clicking next, it will move from the first page. It says okay, members date is blank. Then I will need to go back and fill the members dates. Okay, I have date of birth here. I have okay membership date here. Let me just pick today's date and move on. So wherever there's an instruction here that all asterisk field are required, that is all these ones asterisk, they are very compulsory and you must fill them. You can see this date is also part of it. So having fixed this date, I could click what? Next. Now okay, pay unit field cannot be blank. It implies that you need to go and do what? Fix the pay unit. Is also a compulsory field. So second, then click next. Let's see. So at this point, that's taking me to the next page where I need to provide what I'll be deduction I'll be made every month. But that, even if you don't have the value, you can just leave it as 0. Click next. Okay, this time around I need to provide the bank account number, bank account details, and all. Once you can provide them, you click next. It takes us to this 4th page now, where you have to fill the information of your beneficiary or your next of kin. Once you're done with the 4th page, then you click what? Update. Now while updating, you have done what? Submitted all required information. Not necessarily all, but those specific and most important ones as requested. Telephone number, email, most important. Once you can provide them, then we'll move to the next stage. What is the next stage? The next stage states link account. Link account. Now, how do I link account? As an administrator, I'll go through administrator, tools, members account. Here I have link members account and I have reset password alphanumeric. Now click on link members account. Haven't clicked on link member account. All I'll just need to do is search for the IPPIS number. Okay, that's it. Click on search. Haven't searched. Now it shows me the details of the member. What do I need to do next? Click on the edit button. You will notice that it has picked the telephone number and the email as provided earlier. Click on this edit button. Now on the edit button, I have the liberty of still making these changes if required, but then I'm not making any further change on the email and the telephone number. So all I'll need to do is provide the IPPIS number, which is the username that will be used, 501. Once I provide the IPPIS number, then click on the link button. Immediately you click on that, it automatically alerts the member. The user account was successfully created. Now once this is done, then we can now go back to the final step. What is this final step? Initiate password reset. Now initiating password reset, you just go through administrator, still the same tools, go to members account, then click on what? Reset password. Once I click on reset password, I'll need to go and look for the user ID or the email of the person or the telephone number of the person. But then I'm just going to use the user ID I just linked, 501. Now once I click on the account, click on search, it shows me the record from a long list. Here I can now click on the checkbox in front of the ID, then click on what? Reset password. Immediately there will be a unique ID, username and password sent to the member. Now I haven't gone through all this. I think we have been able to cover all steps with respect to what challenges with logging in. Thank you very much.